Crypto Daybook Americas. Bitcoin bulls lose momentum before Bessent confirmation. Hearing your day ahead. Look for January 16, 2025 by Omkar. Godbole. Oliver Knight edited by Sheldon. RebackUpdated January 15, 2025, 5:15 p.m. UTCPublished January 16, 2025, 12 p.m. UTC. By Omkar. Godbole. All times ET unless indicated otherwise. The crypto market has had a bullish 24 hours. Thanks to Wednesday's soft U.S. core inflation print that alleviated hawkish Fed concerns. The momentum, however, has slowed. Powered by 00:15/04:451024.5K, 0 Coinbase legal win, requires SEC to explain position on crypto rules. STLP0 Phil. Hashtag FF3E5F. .ST1 Phil. Hashtag FEF. .ST2 Phil. Hashtag FF3E5F. Share. LSX 1 Isolation. Isolate. CLSX 2 Phil. Hashtag FF3E5F. CLSX 3 Phil. Hashtag FFF. Next, stay with the inflation data out of the way. Crypto traders are refocusing on President-elect Donald Trump's swearing-in on January 20th and possible pro-crypto action on the first day. Some expect Bitcoin to set new highs by then, while others are penciling in at least 10% price swings in XRP, SOL, ETH and BTC. On Polymarket, the probability of the U.S. holding BTC as a part of a strategic reserve has increased to 50% for the first time. Bitwise, a San Francisco-based crypto asset management company, said on X that it provided information about Bitcoin ETFs to a nation-state, adding weight to the sovereign BTC adoption narrative. Speculation is rife that SEC Commissioners Hester Pierce and Mark Uyeda could rekindle crypto policy as early as next week. That said, don't overlook the importance and market-moving ability of Treasury nominee Scott Bessent's confirmation hearing in front of the Senate Finance Committee that kicks off at 10:30 a.m. in Washington. Bessent will likely face scrutiny on various topics, including dollar policy, tariffs, and fiscal sustainability. IN released remarks. Bessent said he wants the 2017 tax cuts to become permanent and ensure the dollar remains a dominant global reserve currency. He also said tariffs are a valuable negotiating tool. According to ING, the dollar could rally if Bessent highlights the supposedly inflationary tariffs as a key tool. A renewed uptick in the currency and treasury yields may slow BTC's gains, potentially injecting volatility in risk assets in general. Stay alert. What to watch. Crypto Jan. 17 Oral arguments at the Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia in Kalshi X LLC v. CFTC, where the CFTC is appealing the District Court's September 12, 2024 ruling favoring Kalshi's congressional control contracts. January 23. First deadline for a decision by the SEC on NYSE Arca's December 3 proposal to list and trade shares of Grayscale Solana Trust, GSOL, a closed-end trust, as an ETF. January 25. First deadline for SEC decisions on proposals for 4 new spot Solana ETFs. Bitwise Solana ETF, Canary Solana ETF, 21 Shares Core Solana ETF and VanEck Solana Trust, which are all sponsored by CBOE BZX Exchange. Macrojan. 16, 8:30 a.m. The U.S. Department of Labor releases the Unemployment Insurance Weekly Claims Report for the week ended January 11. Initial jobless claims estate 210K versus previous 201K. January 16, 10:30 a.m. President-elect Donald Trump's Treasury Secretary nominee, Scott Bessent, will testify before a Senate committee during his confirmation hearing. Livestream link. January 17, 5 a.m. Eurostat releases December 2024's Eurozone inflation data. Inflation rate MOM final estate 0.4% versus previous 0.3%. Core inflation rate YOY final estate 2.7% versus previous 2.7%. Inflation rate YOY final estate 2.4% versus previous 2.2%. Token Events Governance votes and calls. The Aave community is discussing a strategy to scale its GHO stablecoin by deploying a new revenue stream via Bitcoin mining. It would use capital from the GHO treasury to purchase hardware. Balancer DAO will vote on whether to deploy Balancer V3 on the Arbitrum blockchain. Voting starts January 16th and ends January 20. Unlocks Jan. 16, Arbitrum, ARB. To unlock 2.2% of its circulating supply, worth $68 million. January 18. ONDO, to unlock 134% of its circulating supply, worth $2.19 billion. January 21. Fast Token, FDN, to unlock 4.6% of circulating supply worth $76 million. Token launches Jan. 16. Solier Layer, to host token sale followed by 5 months of points farming. January 17. Solve Protocol, SOLV, to be listed on Binance. Conferences. Day 11 of 14, Starknet, and Ethereum Layer 2, is holding its Winter Hackathon, online. Day 4 of 12, Swiss Web 3 Fest Winter Edition 2025, Zug, Zurich, St. Moritz, Davos, January 17th, Unchained. Blockchain Business Forum 2025, Los Angeles, January 18th. Bitcoin Day, Naples, Florida, January 20 to 24. World Economic Forum Annual Meeting, Davos Clusters, Switzerland, January 21st. Frankfurt Tokenization Conference 2025 Jan. 25 to 26. Katstanbul 2025, Istanbul. The first community conference for Jupiter, a decentralized exchange, DEX, aggregator built on Solana. Jan 30 to 31. Plan B Forum, San Salvador, El Salvador, February 3rd. Digital Assets Forum, London, February 18 to 20. Consensus Hong Kong Token Talk by Oliver Knight. Cryptocurrency exchange Kraken has experienced a spike in Ether ETH inflows after a whale deposited $67 million worth of the token on Thursday. The wallet in question withdrew a total of 217,513 ETH, $350 million, from Kraken and Coinbase over a 10-day period in 2022 at an average price of $1,611. With Ether currently trading at $3,330, the trader has made a total profit of $354 million. Lukenchain reports. Coinbase, Coin, Derivatives Exchange has listed perpetual swap contracts for AERO, Beam, Drift and S. All tokens are up between 4% and 7% respectively. Artificial Intelligence, AI, Agent tokens shrugged off last week's drop with a significant move to the upside. Virtual's protocol Virtual is up 31% in the past 24 hours while AI16Z is up 13%, both outperforming the CoinDesk 20, CD20, index which has risen by 5.7% in 24 hours. Litecoin is also one of the day's top performers after exchange-traded fund, ETF. Analyst Eric Balcones said that the Litecoin S1 ETF application had received comments back from the SEC, potentially paving the way for a spot LTC ETF. Derivatives positioning LTC has emerged as the best-performing major coin in the past 24 hours, with prices rising by 16%. The surge is accompanied by a 21% increase in futures open interest and a positive cumulative volume delta, CVD indicator, suggesting strong net buying pressure. HBAR and XRP have seen 10% jumps in open interest with positive CVDs. Front-end BTC and ETH options no longer show a bias for puts, realigning with bullish long-term sentiment. Key flows on Deribit and Paradigm featured a BTC bull call spread involving $102,000 and $110,000 strikes and a bear call spread in ETH, involving the March 28th expiry options at $3,500 and $4,500 strikes. Market movements. BTC is down 0.47% from 4 p.m. Eastern Time Wednesday at $99,217.43, 24 hours. Plus 0.64%. ETH is down 2.46% at $3,334.68, 24 hours. Plus 3.22%. CoinDesk 20 is up 0.2% at $3,752.68, 24 hours. Plus 5.68%. Ether staking yield is down 2 BPS at 3.1%. BTC funding rate is at 0.006%, 6.52% annualized. On Binance DXY is unchanged at 109.13. Gold is up 0.94% at $2,737.90 per oz. Silver is up 1.85% at $31.90 per oz. Nikkei 225 closed plus 0.33% to 38,572.60. Hang Seng closed plus 1.23% at 522.89 FTSE is up 0.82% at 8,369.48 Euro. Stocks 50 is up 1.24% at 5,094.68 DJIA closed on Wednesday plus 1.65% to 43,221.55. S&P 500 closed plus 1.84% at 5,949.91. Nasdaq closed plus 2.45% at 19,511.23. S&P/TSX Composite Index closed plus 0.82% at 24,789.3. S&P 40 Latin America closed plus 2.49% at 262.81 U.S. 10-year Treasury is up 1 BP at 4.67%. E-mini S&P 500 futures are up 0.33% at 6,009.00. E-mini Nasdaq 100 futures are up 0.48% at 21,504.00. E-mini Dow Jones Industrial Average Index futures are unchanged at 43,501.00. Bitcoin stats. BTC dominance 57.66 Ethereum to Bitcoin ratio 0.033 hash rate 7-day moving average 801 EH/s hash price spot $56.8 total fees $739 760/7.5 BTC CME futures open interest 178,810 BTC priced in gold 36.5 Oz BTC versus gold market cap 10.40% technical analysis. BTC's daily chart with Ichimoku Cloud Trading View/CoinDesk. BTC is probing dual resistance at around $100,000, marked by the descending trend line from record highs and the Ichimoku Cloud. A breakout may motivate momentum traders to join the market, accelerating price gains. Crossovers above the cloud are said to represent a bullish shift in momentum. Crypto Equities MicroStrategy. MSTR closed on Wednesday at $360.62, plus 5.39%, down 1% at $357 in pre-market. Coinbase Global. Coin closed at $274.93, plus 7.66%, down 0.53% at $273.48 in pre-market. Galaxy Digital Holdings. GLXY closed at $27.93, plus 5%. Mara Holdings. Mara closed at $18.15, plus 4.55%, down 0.55% at $18.05 in pre-market. Riot Platforms. Riot closed at $13.46, plus %, down 0.52% at $13.39 in pre-market. Core Scientific. CORZ closed at $14.53, plus 4.46%, down 0.21% at $14.50 in pre-market. CleanSpark. CLSK closed at $11.20, plus 8.21%, down 0.89% at $11.10 in pre-market. CoinShares Valkyrie Bitcoin Miners ETF. WGMI closed at $24.57, plus 6.5%, down 1.14% at $24.29 in pre-market. Semler Scientific SMLR closed at $56.11, plus 2.15%, unchanged in pre-market. Exodus Movement EXOD closed at $35.36, plus 6.92%, unchanged in pre-market. ETF Flow Spot BTC ETFs. Daily net flow $755.10 million. Cumulative net flows $36.48 billion. Total BTC holdings 1.133 million. Spot ETH ETFs daily net flow $59.70 million. Cumulative net flows $2.477 billion. Total ETH holdings 3.550 million. Source Farside Investors. As of January 15, overnight flows chart of the DayBTC's annualized funding rates on major exchanges. Velo Data. Bitcoin funding rates on major exchanges, excluding Hyperliquid, remain well below early 2024 levels and the highs seen in December, when the BTC price broke above $100,000 for the first time. In other words, it's cheaper to be long right now than last month and a year ago. While you were sleeping, XRP's bullish momentum strongest since January 2018 as futures open interest hits record high, CoinDesk XRP has soared 50% this month to over $3, experiencing its strongest rally since 2018. Monthly crypto trading on CX's hits all-time high in December. CC Data, Cointelegraph December set a new record for crypto trading, with $11.3 trillion in spot and derivatives volume on centralized exchanges. Nomura-backed crypto firm Kamenu raises $75 million in Bitcoin. Bloomberg. Kamenu, a crypto custodian backed by Nomura, secured $75 million in Bitcoin from Blockstream to expand globally, adopt tokenization tools, and create a Bitcoin treasury. UK economy returns to growth, faces uncertain outlook. The Wall Street Journal. The UK economy inched up 0.1% in November, missing forecasts, as inflation and high borrowing costs strained growth. Chinese citizens' doubts grow over official growth claims. Financial Times. China is set to report 5% growth for 2024, but skepticism abounds as weak consumer demand, layoffs and a real estate slump weigh heavily on investment, consumption and daily life. Bank of Korea leaves rates unchanged in a surprise move, warns GDP growth highly likely to miss forecasts. CNBC. South Korea's central bank held its benchmark rate at 3%, surprising analysts expecting a cut, citing economic uncertainty. It warned of weaker growth in 2024 and 2025. Stocks and the won rose following the decision. In the ether.